I'm Dave Stevens, and analyst Mike Steele is in the booth with me, as always.
Thank you, Dave. The matchups between these two teams has created some interesting headlines. I'm looking forward to seeing how they play out on the field.
You are absolutely right, Mike. Let's see how things... Number 40 catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 16. The away team looking to get things going from the 31-yard line. He tosses it to the runner. The runner shakes off the tackle. Second down. Second and short. Burke handing it off. He sheds off the defender. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
The blocking on that touchdown run was phenomenal. They hit their assignments right out of the gate and sprang the runner for a long touchdown.
Here's the kick. It's good. The away team striking first. 7-0.
The first score, especially a touchdown, creates a ton of momentum for your team.
The kicker kicks this one away. Hart catches the kickoff. He dodges away. Tackled after a return of 18.
If the offense can drive down the field and get some points here, I'd expect to see a big momentum shift in the game.
Play action, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 17. That will bring up second down. Second down and long. Pitching it off to number 28. Handing it off to number 28. That'll bring up fourth down.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
On the punt. Number 40 takes the punt, and he's brought down after a return of 14.
It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
The away team will fake the handoff and look to pass. He's taken down by Webster. That will move the chains. First and 10. Ballard on the carry. Second down for the away team. He breaks the tackle. That gets us to third down. Third and short. Burke steps Drops back into the pocket. Play action fake. That'll bring up fourth down.
Everyone was covered up by the first down line. The only option they had was to check down for a shorter completion and hope the receiver could make a few people miss.
Here's the kick. It's good. They convert from 29 yards out. The away team adds another score, 10-0.
The away team is really moving out in front of this matchup.
The kick is off. The kick is caught at the 7. Makes the return up to the 22.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Number 15 hands it off. Tackled quickly up at the 24. That brings up second down. Two backs in the backfield for the home team. Dropping back. Throws a pass. Penalty marker on the field. Incomplete pass. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The home team takes the penalty.
Dave, we've seen things like that go, but this is one they feel warranted a flag.
A fresh set of downs for the offense. Tosses one to the back. That gets us to second down. Number 15 makes the handoff. There is a flag on the play. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team takes the penalty.
Penalties can be real drive killers or savers.
The QB back to pass. Throws it past the first down. Second down. The quarterback back to pass. Throws the ball. He can't bring it in. Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. Incomplete pass.
Sometimes you have to have that gunslinger mentality and take a shot to keep the defense on their toes. It didn't work out that time, but it will still let the D know that this QB isn't afraid to test them deep.
There's a flag on the field. The away team takes the penalty.
He just needs to shake it off and get back to doing what he does best.
The kick is up. And he's good from 36 yards out. The home team reclaims some lost ground. 10-3.
Those key plays we talked about played a large part in that drive. They keep closing the gap, Dave.
The kicker boots it. Taken at the 15-yard line. Makes the return up to the 29-yard line.
It's a close one so far today. Let's see if the offense can extend their lead on this drive.
The away team will begin the drive from the 32. He hands it off, dodging the defender. Second down. Second down. He turns it upfield. The away team with 4 receivers. He shakes off the tackle. That will bring up first down. That marks the end of the first quarter. The away team with the edge so far, 10-3. Ballard takes the handoff. Tackled near the line. Burke looking to pass. Burke fakes the handoff and looks to pass. The receiver can't bring it in. Tosses the ball down the middle of the field. The receiver can't bring it in.
This is exactly why 3rd and long is so hard to convert. It takes time for the receivers to get to the first down marker, and by then, the QB is under pressure and forced to make a difficult throw.
The punt's away, and the punt sails out of bounds at the 21.
Let's see what the offense can do with this drive. I'm sure they'd love to go down and put an end to this lead they're facing.
The ball's on the ground. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is. The home team accepts the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Drops back into the pocket. The QB will be sacked in the back at the 22-yard line. That will bring up second down. Hands it to number 28. Coming out in a 2-receiver set. The quarterback steps back into the pocket. He can't bring it in. Out comes the punt team. On the punt. Taken at the 24.
The away team has a 1-possession lead going into the drive. Let's see what they can do with it.
He makes the handoff. That gets us to second down. Lining up on second down. He's stopped by number 68. That will move the chains. A fresh set of downs for the offense. The runner breaks free. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
You know, Dave, you can only go from first down to first down so many times before it turns into points on the board.
He shakes off, and he's in for the score.
Huge credit goes to the blockers on that touchdown. That really paved the way right into the end zone.
The away team lines up for the PAT. The kick is up. It's good. The away team widens the gap a bit with that score. 17-3.
You see the defense almost motion to clear some room on the bench. These guys are getting winded.
Number 12 kicks this one away. Hart takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 21.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
Hike! The quarterback fakes the handoff and looks to pass. That gets us to second down. Second play of the drive for the home team. Number 15 drops back. Riley with the catch. That will move the chains. Number 15 hands it off. That gets us to second down. Lining up on second down. The running back on the carry. Stopped before he could break loose by number 99. That brings up third down. There looks to be an injury down on the field. Drops back into the pocket. He launches one deep downfield, and it's off. Lining up to punt. The punt's away. Number 40 catches the punt. Tackled after a return of 17.
The away team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
Drops back into the pocket. Pass complete to number 42. That will bring up second down. Second down. Burke steps back into the pocket, throws a pass across the first down line. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. A fresh set of downs for the offense. Third play of the drive. Burke hands it off. Finally taken down by number 43.
That was a great run there to pick up the first down.
Burke back to pass. Pass complete to number 13. Burke from the gun. He drops back to pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Sixth play of the drive. Incomplete.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge that time.
It's up. Oh, and he's not going to have enough leg.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
We've got an injured player down on the field. He drops back, and he can't reel it in. He drops back to pass. He can't make the catch. The away team calls the first timeout. That brings up fourth down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it.
The punt's away. Number 40 takes the punt, and he's brought down after a return of 13.
The home team could really use a big play here on defense, something to spark a comeback.
The away team looking to get things going from the 41. Back to pass. The receiver pulls it in. The away team will call their second timeout here. That'll bring up a fresh set of downs. Second play of the drive. And it's off. Lining up on second down. He steps back to pass. He can't bring it in. The away team with a single back in the backfield. Dropping back. Throws it. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
Even though that pass was incomplete, those are the types of throws that stretch a defense. The D was up to the challenge then.
On the punt. And the punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
Steps into the pocket, throws. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. The home team comes out with a single back. Steps into the pocket. He can't make the catch. Go! The QB hands it off.
I think that's a good call by the coach. There's still a lot of game left, and you don't want to force things and make a mistake here.
Hike. Punts it away. Number 40 catches the punt. Makes the return up to the 39. That marks the end of the second quarter. The away team leading 17-3. The kicker boots it. Hart takes the kick. Tackled after a return of 9. Our own Emma Adams has some news for us from the sideline. What can you tell us, Emma?
Guys, I had a chance to discuss the first half with the coach for the home team. He was very pleased with his team's performance. He credited the lead to his offensive line's ability to protect the pocket and create opportunities in the run game. He stated that when you can, the kind of production out of your O-line, you can expect to be up by several scores. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the update, Emma. Number 15, dropping back, heaves a pass deep over the top of the middle of the field. And they can't connect. Incomplete. Third down. Number 15 drops back, and it's intercepted. He's taken down close to the 27-yard line.
Dave, he's been staring down that receiver all day, and the secondary is just keying on it. He wanted a big play, but he gave one up instead. The home team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
Burr under center. Burr hands it off. That brings up third down. The offense lining up with two receivers. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
This is exactly why third and long is so hard to convert. It takes time for the receivers to get to the first down marker, and by then, the QB is under pressure and forced to make a difficult throw.
The kicker makes the kick, and he makes it from 41 yards out. The away team adds another score, 23.
The away team is really moving out in front of this matchup.
The kick's away. Hart takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 23.
It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
Thomas makes the sack. The offense will lose about 9. Second down. There's a flag on the field. The away team accepts the penalty.
Traditional wisdom puts the blame for penalties on the coaches.
Second down and long. Go! He hands it to the runner. Third down. The away team comes out with 5 DBs. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw across the first down line. He punts it away. Number 40 takes the kick. Makes the return up to the 41-yard line.
It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
Burke hands it off. The runner dodges away. That will bring up second down. Drops back into the pocket. Play action pass. Number 85 makes the reception. That will bring up third down. Third down and short. Steps into the pocket. Number 86 makes the reception. That will move the chains. First down. Drops back into the pocket. He throws one up beyond the first down. And he misses his mark. Lining up on second down. Burke pitching it out. Good enough for a first down.
It's almost like he can walk these first downs. I'm looking for a personnel change on this defense.
Burke makes the pitch. Second down. He tucks it and runs. He steps in for 6.
What a play, Dave. They committed to the game plan, and it pays off with points on the board.
The kick is made. And it will fall short of the uprights. The away team widens their lead, 26-3.
The offense is really moving out in front of this matchup.
Number 12 boots it. Taken at the 7. And he's brought down after a return of 15.
The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
The handoff is taken by number 28. Second down. Second play of the drive. The quarterback with the toss. Third down. Number 15 makes the pitch.
You see those big linemen starting to put hands on the hips, getting a bit tired of staying on the field.
First down. Go! He makes the handoff. That'll wrap things up for the third quarter. The away team with the lead, 26-3. The home team will operate from the gun. Number 28 takes the handoff. Tackled quickly up near the 31. That brings up a crucial third down. The home team comes out in a 4-receiver set. He drops back to pass. Incomplete pass. lining up to punt.
Hike.
The punt's away. The kick is caught at the 26. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
This is a guy that coaches said expressed a desire to make the team on special teams. Now he's making a case for All-Pro.
There's the kick. It's good. The away team extends their lead 33-3.
The home team needs to respond to that score quickly to get the momentum going on their side.
The kick's away. Hart catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 17.
The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
He steps back to pass. Caught by number 28. Second and short. Play action pass. He tosses one. The tackle is made. That will move the chains. Third play of the drive for the home team. Stopped before he could break loose. That gets us to second down. Second and long. He hands it off. He steps out of bounds around the 30.
It's almost like he can walk these first downs. I'm looking for a personnel change on this defense.
Number 15, handing it off. That will bring up second down. The quarterback back to pass. Launches a pass. Incomplete. Number 15, back to pass, a penalty marker on the play. Incomplete. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The home team will accept the penalty.
Defensive holding is like pass interference, but it occurs before the ball is thrown.
Number 15, dropping back. The receiver can't bring it in. Lining up on second down.
Hike.
Finally stopped. First down. Handing it off to number 28. That gets us to second down. Second down. Steps into the pocket. Tosses the ball out past the first down marker. That gets us to third down.
Someone on the defense is going to get an earful when they get to the sideline.
Set hike.
Throws it. Picked off. The tackle is made.
I bet the quarterback wishes he could have that one back. The away team will be looking to turn that turnover into some points here.
Burke gives it away. And he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
I'm not sure what some of those guys were thinking on their pursuits. It must have been something along the lines of, let's let him get behind us and take this one to the house.
Sit up.
Number 12 makes the kick. It's good. The away team adds to their score, 43.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
Number 12 kicks this one away. Hart takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 22-yard line.
The home team needs to get something going on this drive.
Hike.
And he misses his mark. Second down.
Sit
He
up.
drops back, makes the throw, makes the catch. That will bring up first down.
Sit
He
up.
drops back, sets his feet, and it's picked off by number 40, brought down by Riley.
That's a situation where progressing down to your check down receiver would be a much safer throw. Instead, he forced it in there and threw an interception. The away team has built up a nice lead and should focus on extending this drive as long as possible to eat up that clock.
Launches a pass, grabbed out of the air by number 13.
Giving up those yards so quickly, even the mascot looks frustrated with the defensive.
Sit hike.
He hands it to number 42. Second down. Second down. The home team calls timeout. That'll be enough for the first down.
Not a run that's going to make his highlight reel, but he keeps adding to his yardage today with that first down.
Ballard takes the carry, and he crosses the goal line for a touchdown.
The offensive line did a great job creating a huge surge off the snap. That allowed the runner to shoot right into the end zone for the touchdown.
Penalty marker on the field. The away team takes the penalty.
If the coach hasn't created a culture where penalties are not acceptable, then players won't take that extra effort to avoid making them.
Number 12 on the kick. It's good. The away team extends their lead 47-3.
For a defense, this becomes personal now. They're starting to put points up at will.
Number 12 kicks it off. Hart takes the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 14.
The home team has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
Sit hike.
throws a pass. Clark makes the catch. Second down. Makes the throw. Brought down. The home team takes their third timeout. First down. He drops back to pass, and he misses his mark. He drops back to pass. The pass falls harmlessly to the ground.
Strike.
Tosses a pass, makes the reception. The home team calls their last timeout. Good enough for a first down. Let's see what they do on first down.
Go!
A penalty marker on the play. And it's off. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The home team accepts the penalty.
Defensive holding is like pass interference, but it occurs before the ball is thrown.
Number 15 steps back into the pocket. A flag on the play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. The home team takes the penalty.
We can debate rules up here all day, but that one was pretty clear-cut. He really disrupted the receiver's route.
Go!
Throws. He can't bring it in. Lining up on second down. Dropping back, throws a pass to the sideline. There is a flag on the play. Well, we'll see if that holds up after the penalty. The away team accepts the penalty.
Sometimes refs need to let the guys just play. This, however, was not one of those plays.
Go!
Number 15 drops back. Incomplete. Quarterback to pass. He flings a pass. Deep touchdown.
That's a play I expect to see on SportsCenter's The Top 10 tonight. Great long pass for the score.
The kick is up. It's good. The home team recovered some ground with that score. 47-10.
What they need now is a big stop on defense to keep the momentum shifting.
Number 14 boots it, and the receiving team will safely fall on the ball.
The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
That brings up third down. Third down and long. What a game today, Mike. Now, who do you see had the most impact on the outcome?
For me, it's got to be Ballard for the away team. Fantastic execution on the day.